Here is your host, Greg Rainput.
Egypt is in the northeast Africa bordering the Mediterranean Sea and near the Libya and Jordan. Some languages spoken here are Arabic, English, and French.
Egypt's military has produced all 4 presidents the country has had since the 1952 revolution led by Lieutenant Gamal Abdel Nasser, who ended the monarchy, and the army remains a powerful force. The armed forces of Egypt are the largest in the African continent and the Arab world, and one of the largest in the world, approximately ranked 10, consisting of the Egyptian Army, Egyptian Navy, Egyptian Air Force, and Egyptian Air Defense Command.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Javier Nieto, and today my co-worker will be talking a little bit about Egypt's economy.
Egypt's industry are types of food, processing textiles, chemical, petrochemicals, construction, light manufacturing, iron, and steel products.
Their GDP is 549 billion and their GDP per capita is 6,280.5% of GDP, and their employment rate is 9.7%.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Javier Nieto, and on my left side I have my partner Jennifer Mandaka, and today we'll be telling you guys a little bit about Egypt's economy. Most people are employed in industry and include things like textiles, food, processing, tourism, and many more things.
Most people are not satisfied with their income, and most can provide for the family because a large amount of percentage are not involved in industry, and they get little amount of money for their family and for themselves.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Studio J with
Jennifer Mundaka
and Joanna Medrano.
and yours truly, Javier Nieto, and today we'll be telling you guys a little bit about Egypt's leadership.
Prior to the uprising, President Mohammed Hosni Mubarak was in charge.
People in charge were Prime Minister Ahmed Nasser.
Another person who is in charge is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ahmed Abdel Guagenti.
Good morning, my name is Randy Serna and this is Jennifer Mundaka. The current uprising began to break out in Egypt on January 25th. The main people who were revolting against the government were anti-government protesters of Egypt.
25 people were inspired by the revolt that had brought the Tunisia's president down. The people were most upset because they wanted to install a democratic government. Yeah.
How have the people in Egypt tried to get their demands met?
Over 1 million Egyptians gathered in Cairo's Liberation Square to protest their demands for social reforms are met.
Okay, now Jennifer,
Yeah.
what is the government accused of doing by the revolutionaries?
Well, the government is accused for trying to trigger sectarian conflicts, and the country could be engulfed in a civil war. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, I'm Javier Nieto, and today we'll be interviewing Randy Serna and Jennifer Mundaka about Egypt's government reaction. We'll start with Mr. Serna. How has the government responded to the people's request?
The government responded to the people's request by calling the army to quell the unrest and announced he would not allow anything to threaten the people, law, and future of the economy.
Thank you. Ms. Mundaka, have other countries tried to come to their aid?
Other countries, such as the U.S. military, have tried to come to the aid to Egypt over 1.3 billion annually.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And one other question. Has the government used the military to attack the people?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And that's it for...
Good evening. I am Angie Tamayo, today's reporter from Studio J, and today I will be interviewing Mr. Nieto to tell us a little bit more about Egypt's government reactions and the alternatives. Good evening, Mr. Nieto.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. What about you?
I'm doing great. Okay, let's get to the point. Okay. How many people have been hurt or killed during the uprising of Egypt?
Well, activists estimate that more than 300 people have been killed in the popular uprising and several thousand have been injured.
Okay, thank you. Have members of the government stepped down from office or left the country?
Well, Hosni Mubarak stepped down on Friday, February 12th, approximately 18 days after a mass protest.
Is there any possible groups or people who might take over Egypt's leadership? If so, who?
Well, some groups that could probably take over are the Brotherhood, but they don't have no obvious replacement for the Mubarak. Gamal Mubarak, who was believed to have designated his son Gamal to succeed him as president, could be one of the possible groups. But also Ahem was a friend of Gamal who resigned from the ruling party.
Okay, thank you for that. Next question. What do others have to say about those who might take over?
Well, them others, which are obvious people, think that the Brotherhood is the oldest and largest Islamic group in the country. Mubarak lived in London, runs on NGO and had been groomed for years to take over.
Okay. Do you think it's worth a try, or is the devil you know better than the one you don't?
Well, I think yes.
What has been the reaction of the United Nations?
The reaction of the United Nations are that they're willing to help all countries in development towards democracy, human rights, and the development of accountability and transparency.
Thank you.
As you can see in this clip right here, it's a protest in Egypt in January of 2011. It's madness. As you can see, people just bunched up in the street. As you can see right here, protesters start rushing the streets. Cars don't even bother to stop, they just keep on going. In conclusion, I personally think that the U.S. intervention on other countries such as Egypt is a very good step in solidifying a democratic government. If the U.S. steps in, it will make Egypt a stronger country. Overall, the United States is one of the best, strong, long-lasting countries with a democratic government.
Northeast Africa bordering the Mediterranean Sea near the Libyan and Jordan.
Oh my god!
You guys were taking pictures. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Javier Nieto, and today my co-worker will be talking about a little bit about Egypt's economy. So, the leadership of this. Oh man! I said a little bit, man. I just said. Woo!
Oh my god!
It's coming! It's coming! Oh! I mean, like, I expected water, but like not that
Our
much.
types of food, processing, textiles, chemical. Ay.
Ay. I got her foot. She was like, ay. You there?
What do you guys want?
Democracy!
What do you guys want?
Democracy.
There?
That was it?
Have a good day. Oh, you died.
I died.
Oh, I have it backwards. I'm excited. Yeah, here we go. Bye.